Just trying to get this NASA launch loaded into my embedded into my stream here. You can Google NASA launch or just NASA in YouTube. As you can see, that's where I'm streaming it from. And go into the chat there if you wanted to get it. Had some issues with my sound. They was doing so good so far, but as I tried to load this in, it had given me issues. So, which is very weird because I had sound before, and I don't even have sound when I go to YouTube. So it's a lot of commentary on some previous astronauts are talking to some media people. Media people are talking over them. You get the gist. Really bad when media try to put themselves in.
Countdown 1 at T-minus 2 hours.
Oh, they are talking.
Crew has arrived at the pad on schedule.
They just stopped talking. Okay. So I heard that, and it's not through YouTube. It's through my OBS. Okay, so they just stopped talking, so that's good. You can see they just arrived at the pad, two-man crew, going up on a SpaceX commercially built capsule and Dragon. Not Dragon. The capsule's named Dragon. Falcon. It's a Falcon rocket. So here's what's going on. I thought I had problems with my sound, but nope. It's just NASA has cut off the commentary, so it's kind of good. Because the commentary kind of sucked. That's all commentary does. I was watching the last shuttle mission. They were talking about 2011. In 2011, since we sent anybody, America sent anybody into space from American soil. So now it's STS, I think they said 135, 131. I'm not the expert, but so there's that. I don't consider myself an expert. I'm just knowledgeable a little bit. Stream Elements is working, but won't let me sign into my Stream Elements. So let me check and make sure I'm on my other channels. I'm streaming this to DLive. Yep. And I'm streaming it to my Steam account. That's working. And my YouTube accounts. It is it to my Steam account. Okay. So my commentary is going on. So that's why I don't get Steam account. Okay. So and Twitch is up. So Steam, DLive, and YouTube and Twitch. And we're just watching that. They're not supposed to be shooting on for another 2 hours. So I just wanted to get it loaded up to so I can go do other things. But keep an eye on it. So they're going to be sitting in the. Well, they're currently sitting in the cars right now. It's currently kind of doing a little raining. Be nice to see that the rain doesn't stop us from doing what we want to do. So, a little rain never hurt anybody. Hopefully, SpaceX thought that it might rain on their outdoor project when they were thinking about it. From the CEO, I have reservations. It looks like they got out and they got back in the car. There's not a lot of activity at the pad. And looks like the cars are driving off. Oh, they're just driving up to the door. Yeah, they got them hooked up to personal air conditioners. And they did pull the cars up to the elevator. Yeah, inside the cars are personal. The astronauts are pulled. Okay. You want me to carry this all that way? Where's my crew? Oh, they're not even hooked up to the personal air conditioners right now. But that's probably heavy, and they're not even going to do anything with it. They're just going to leave them in the car because they just got personal air conditioners on in the elevator, from what I was told. Oh, they need a photo shoot. Oh, they needed the cars in the shot. That's what it was. They wanted the Tesla cars in the shot. Photo op. Well, that's why they had to bring the cars around so that Elon Musk can make another $1 million for nothing. They're in the elevator. They're on their way up to the, I think they call it the White Room. White Room, prep room. Yep, they had to get the, sure they'll probably drive the cars around and, get another shot like that one right there, put them right there in the foreground. How fast are the NASA elevators? We'll see. Have you been counting? Yeah, hopefully, well, at least SpaceX didn't make the elevator, so here we go. Here they come. Yeah, this is supposed to be commercial, but it's all funded by our tax dollars, so I don't consider how you consider that commercial when we paid for it. So yeah, SpaceX apparently designed even the astronaut suits. Well, I hope everybody at SpaceX gets their happiness on, because they're still definitely not getting paid what they're worth if they did the job that they were supposed to be doing. If they're actually, hopefully they did a better job than what they're getting paid, because I know SpaceX doesn't pay their engineers very well. They pay Elon Musk pretty good though. Yeah, they pay him way more than he's worth. I see some chat on here. This is flat earthers are trying to put F on the chat, trying to, hey, this is just a scheme, another scheme of the government to make us believe we're on a round earth. Yeah, that's why I wanted to, I tried to take the chat off. I tried to just embed it, just the video and sound into my page, as YouTube chat is just, it's worse than the commentary. So I'm not talking about the commentary from the previous astronauts and the current astronauts. I'm talking about the commentary from the commentary. The people who fake knowing what they're talking about. Trying to say, oh, don't you? Trying to elicit emotions at their degree from, who was that? Barbara Walters specials. They always trying to get someone to cry on camera, kind of thing. Bullshit. That's all they know about journalism. Oh, just trying to tug at heartstrings, and it just should be man doing things didn't do before. Well, we have done this before. 50 years ago. That's why Elon Musk can do it, because he just copied what we did 50 years ago. Yeah, Elon Musk got front row seating because he copied a patent, or all the patents. So he's got to copy the patents. That's why, of other people's patents. That's why we pay him so much money. That's stupid. Yeah, I can download the patents and print them off on my printer too. Someone's paying me billions of dollars. But that's what Elon Musk did. He's selling 20-year-old technology, 20-year-old or older technology. That's how long a patent lasts. Even his cars, at least 20 years old. That's the sad thing about America right now. Is we get so excited about 20-year-old technology. Does the people don't remember 20 years ago? What the hell are you drinking? What you smoking? Is that what marijuana does to America? You forget what happened 20 years ago?
T-minus 2 hours, 47 minutes. The crew is in the White Room and ingress has started on schedule.
White Room, yeah, I said it right. That's what they call it. Yep. Getting my tea. Push Texas tea. The refrigerator. Just tea. Iced tea. With the Texas load of sugar. It's Texas tea. I feel sorry for those people who think any of this is new. The latest and greatest that man can do. This is far from cutting edge technology. Used to be a patent examiner. So, yeah, I know. Everything on this thing's at least 20 years old. They don't have any reporters up there in the White Room, so thank God for that. This is the only place on Earth that really requires mask. And it's just this. You don't want to get the astronauts sick with the virus before they shoot them off into space where there's no health care. And that's the same thing that we try to do for COVID-19, is we don't want to overload the hospitals. You know how many hospitals there are in space? One. And it's the one they take with them. They don't know if they can't stay healthy or be healthy before they leave, they don't get to leave. It's for their own safety. Quarantine, that's a non-medical needed quarantine, is actually this right here. Is NASA shooting people into space for durations that they're going to be away from hospitals and first aid. And it looks like they're climbing into the capsule. They got another 2 hours and 30 minutes to sit on while their rocket gets fueled up. Or finishes fueling. They've probably been fueling for many days now, trying to get the thermals right. I don't want the outside of the craft to be too. You don't want to be more than 40 degrees from the inside, really. 40 degrees is enough to 40-degree difference in temperature is enough to crack the hardest metals, quite frankly, or even the softest metals. It's just the softest metals do better. And what they're doing, they got air conditioning pumping in, so they don't have onboard air conditioning yet, so they got to pump in cooled air. They're putting that through the door until they get probably until they get hooked up to their internal units. There, they have personal AC units, each one of them. So while it's also with the technicians, there's probably 2 or 3 technicians sitting in there. So it's just going to keep everybody cool while they get everybody set up, strap them in. This door reminds me a lot like that. Was it that somebody skydived from the highest thing was it last year? Or a Red Bull thingy? That looks like the Red Bull capsule that they did on a balloon. So that's probably where Elon Musk copied it from. Well, that went up into space. We'll just copy that. So yeah. Well, it's a lot like it. So that worked. We just had to make it a little larger. So this capsule is 2-man capsule, and it's just designed to send them up to the International Space Station. They're going to dock with the International Space Station. That's all this capsule is designed to do. Get human off the ground. A pair of humans. They got their touchy pads right in front of them. Wonder how that works with their gloves on. Once they get all strapped in with everything, checking they're doing their pre-flight. I guess this is the boring part. They turned the video off. So yeah, it's got a thunderstorm moving in. Looks like. So hopefully they don't scrub it. Hopefully somebody at SpaceX thought that their outside project might have to deal with the environment. I think we've got. It's been because 2011 was the last shuttle mission. So Elon Musk has got lots of things to copy. Hopefully it was lightning rods and electrical discharges of big long things that stick up into clouds. Sitting on top of rocket fuel, which is just oxygen and hydrogen and oxygen. So this is the live feed. Cut the commentary off. Well, maybe that was a different channel the commentary was on that I was on. I really don't want to listen to the commentary. Commentary sucks. So yeah, this is straight from the NASA channel. You just type in NASA and YouTube. I think there's a couple of them. There's a Launch America one. This is the Reuters one that you can see the little Reuters emblem in the video there. ABC's got some coverage. CBS has probably got some coverage, but they got some really stupid people there. NBC and CBS, ABC. So this is straight from NASA or Reuters. Really, actually, it's not straight from NASA. It's from Reuters through Reuters. Telegraph has got something going on. So there's NASA Live. I'm gonna try to do this one. This is actually from the NASA.
I mean, there YouTube. They are. Right now we're watching Bob and Doug getting into Dragon, getting strapped in.
Oh.
Before they connected their suits to the actual seats, they did something called a foreign object debris check, or a FOD check, and that just means that they actually get inspected for any substance or debris on their suit that could interfere with those systems on Dragon.
And to help protect against debris, the crew has covers on their boots as well as their umbilical cord on their suits that need to be removed before they can ingress. So they've already removed those, and as you can see, they are getting strapped in. And once the FOD check is complete, our commander, Doug Hurley, entered first, and then Bob Benkin followed after him. And they're getting buckled in right now, as you can see on your screen, and attaching their umbilicals to their
all right, so this is from this NASA channel.
Suit and air to help keep them cool, as well as delivers nitrox for suit pressurization. And as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, the suit's primary function is to protect the crew in the event.
I'll turn them down because I don't need them to be that loud.
It's well underway.
So I took over the sound
to the various cabin systems.
For
right now on Dragon, there are no issues in work. Comm checks will be coming up shortly on the Dragon spacecraft with the crew. We might be able to hear some of that, and we'll bring it to you as it happens. Now, currently, the Falcon 9 team is preparing for their final checkouts and propellant load. Checkouts are due to begin at T-minus 2 hours. That's when the majority of the launch crew will actually get on console officially in Firing 4 at Kennedy Space Center. Currently on Falcon 9, all systems are go. The Air Force range continues to report no problems with air and sea space clearance. Everything's looking good. Roadblocks are up around the launch pads.
So
the weather forecast continues to be acceptable, but something we're going to watch all the way through. We're not only looking at weather at the launch site, but we are looking around the world. We need to make sure conditions are acceptable if Dragon has to splash down in the Atlantic in case of an escape. We're also monitoring contingency splashdown locations if the crew had to come back to Earth before docking with the space station. Right now, those conditions are getting better as we go through the day. At the launch pad, things continue to be a 60% probability of violating the conditions, a 40% chance if you're an optimist of good weather. But right now, the clock is continuing to count down. All systems are go. We're just inside T-minus 2 minutes,
It's
35,
all the switches, so it's still
2 hours,
not working
35
right.
minutes.
So yeah.
All right, now as Bob and Doug finish their ingress procedures and get comfortable inside Dragon, we're going to continue to listen for those comm checks. They should be coming up in just a little bit. But right now I'm joined now by SpaceX's Jessica Jensen and Lars Blackmore just to discuss a little bit more about what makes Dragon and Falcon 9 a 21st century launch vehicle. So first off, thank you so much for joining me today. Jessica, I'll start with you. Walk me through kind of Dragon's life history and how we got to where we are today.
Sure. So Dragon was designed from scratch 12 years ago by SpaceX. It was designed to carry cargo to and from the International Space Station. And what that means is 12 years ago wasn't that long ago. So we got to use state-of-the-art materials, state-of-the-art, computer processors. So really, Dragon to start off with is already a modern advanced spacecraft. But then there's two other parts of it also that really led to commercial crew. One part of it was that we actually were able to man-rate Cargo Dragon while it's in the vicinity of the space station and attached to the space station. So that was a huge learning. We human-rated a spacecraft for a portion.
So I'll just turn that down. Let's see if that works. Nope, still doesn't work.
Dragon has been this amazing test bed for commercial crew. And what that means is
so it's just output from my desktop. And that over. Interact with it, and there we go. So interact with it. I can turn down the volume. That's just silly that I have to do it from interaction. But so I get to get the volume down on it. It's very, the interact is either like on or off. There's no, well, it does go up. I was like, that's oppressive. I don't really want to hear the commentary too much. So they copied the previous design and stuck seats in there. So yeah, it's Elon Musk's specialty, copied and paste. It doesn't add anything to the human condition. Yeah. That's the thing that NASA needs to learn how to do, is how to quiet down the commentary when real things happen. It's like you need to, at the filter, NASA, it's called a filter. You go on to filters and you put a noise suppression on, or you can put in what you want to put in is a compressor, and you just put in a name for your compressor, and then you put in the ducking source, and you want to duck it underneath, or you want to duck your, oh, what am I doing? It's desktop audio. There you go. And you put a gain on the the good stuff. Get close. So now I have a duck on my mic from my desktop audio. So, and it's actually louder than it really needs to be. I'm going to bring it down. But that always means my voice is going to be over the video. So it's an automatic ducking. It's something, you know, NASA should learn how to do. It's a pretty simple software there. So that's kind of crazy that apparently geniuses don't know how to do shit, don't know how to do simple stuff. Well, I have problems with simple math, so. So they got to sit there and not do anything for 2 hours. That must have been a female design for that. You got two men. They've been ready for 3 hours now. I'll be ready in 5 minutes. Just sit there for 2 more hours. Yeah, they shouldn't have put a woman in charge of project management. Well, this is their oh shit check. You want to make sure that they can hear when the astronauts say, "Oh shit, they fucked up." You can see that their suits are all puffy. They're getting they're all zipped in except for their mask right now. So they're getting oxygen and air conditioning pumped right into their suit. Just wanted to catch up on my email before I get into something else. So what I want to do is that's funny. I'm gonna copy this and put it in my in-game real quick. Put that on top there, and I'll turn off the background sound. So. I'll try to get my restream up and running. So check, remember my email.
Thanks, Gary. Taking a quick look at the analytics right now, there are now 12 million people watching our coverage, and we are the #1 hashtag on Twitter.
Oh my God.
Take a look at what's being said online. Okay, so right now we have Art Alexandria, and it looks like she's got a personal jet Fisher in her NASA flight. And guys, being together
yeah, I might go back to Reuters.
around the nation is making this launch uniquely theirs. And I want to point out one line in her post that says, "I believe that no matter how far the future is, we are on our way towards it." And guys, I couldn't have said it better myself. That's what today represents. Let's take another look.
Oh, we're going toward the future using past technology. Woo. Wow.
And guys, I'm not gonna lie, we love to see it.
Using 20 to 50-year-old technology. Wow.
As you can see, everybody is thrilled.
Yeah, don't do Launch America. That's just like stupid.
And I know a very special guest
I mean,
in particular. I'm so pleased to welcome Diana Coert of Physics Girl. Diana, I hear you have a burning question for Mission Control, so go for it.
Hi, Tahira. Thank you so much for including me on this incredibly
hopefully it's
special
not all feminist shit.
on the YouTube channel Physics Girl. And I've always been so fascinated by space and especially space exploration because we bring together so many people for such a complicated task to send a rocket up into space. So my question is along the lines of what goes into a mission like that? What we all know, I think we're familiar with how much preparation astronauts and astronauts have to do. But preparing for a mission like this, and maybe preparing in the future for a mission to the moon or to Mars, what kinds of things does the whole team have to do in order to prepare to launch a rocket?
So Diana, that is such a great question because I mean sometimes I think it does get overlooked what all goes into making a moment like this happen. So Gary, what has the team there in Mission Control been doing to prepare for this historic launch?
What has Mission Control been doing? Duh. Screen here. This is my touch portal working.
shout out to the flight controllers here in Mission Control Houston. In fact, some traditional flowers have been sent to Mission Control Houston. This dates even back before the shuttle days for every mission to dedicate it to the operations and the controllers here who are working so closely and are integrated in every part of the mission. But now let's head over to Hawthorne for the latest status on the crew and on Dragon. Dan.
All right, thank you, Gary. As you can see, Bob and Doug in a little bit different position.
Hawthorne needs to be changed to like San Antonio. Oh, cigarette break. All right. I'll see y'all back in a minute. I'm just mute my mic.
Directly in front of them. They've also already moved into suit leak checks, so this is the second time they've had these leak checks done in their suit. So pressurized nitrox now flowing into those launch and entry suits that they're going to be wearing throughout the dynamic phases of this mission. So right now we are under 2 hours and 20 minutes from launch. We're about 2 hours and 18 minutes and counting from liftoff of the Falcon 9 from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. It's going to be carrying our NASA crew members today, Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken, aboard SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft. It's been a really exciting day so far. We're fighting against that weather, but we're continuing to press on for launch. The crew has been up since about 6 a.m. as they prepare to head to the International Space Station for part of this Demo 2 mission for NASA.
Yeah, and as you can see on your screen, it looks like they're just waiting and getting ready for this mission today. It's been such an exciting day so far. Again, as Dan said, their seats are rotated into launch position so that they can see those screens that you see there on the left side right in front of them. Their suit leak checks have been complete. Their comm checks are complete. So let's throw it over to Lauren in KSC.
All right. So Dragon hatch close is expected at T-minus 1 hour and 55 minutes, and we are just pretty close to that. It's getting really, really close. So this is one of the the final key visual milestones on that timeline to lift off, the closure of that hatch and locking Bob and Doug inside. Now, we have a couple of special guests joining us with Daryl at the OSB-2 viewing location. That's NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine and SpaceX Chief Engineer Elon Musk. Daryl?
That's right, Lauren. We're here on the 5th floor. We were supposed to be outside on the balcony overlooking pad 39A, but we have come indoors due to the weather. But we are here with two titans of space. And though it might look like this is a reunion of a 90s boy band, it is not. We are socially distanced for good reason. But we are here to talk about space. And I want to thank you both and tell you both it's a privilege and honor to be with you today. We're going to start off with you, Jim, and ask you a couple questions here. I want to ask you, first of all, it's been almost 3 years that you were sworn in as NASA Administrator, and you knew from the very first day that you would be right here at the Kennedy Space Center in this moment when a commercial partner was ready to launch. Tell me what it's like to be leading NASA at this very moment.
So I want to be clear. I did not know that when I got sworn in. I will tell you, a lot of folks said it couldn't be done. But of course, as soon as I got the job, Elon and I have had a number of conversations. Elon committed that this was something that SpaceX could achieve. We've had challenges. We've had setbacks. We've seen catastrophic losses of capsules and challenges with parachutes. What's that? On the ground, uncrewed. I want to be really clear. Tests. But that's what's unique about SpaceX. SpaceX can do things that NASA historically has not done. They test, they fail, they fix, they fly, they test, they fail, they fix, they fly, until the point where we are today, where not only is SpaceX comfortable, but NASA is comfortable. We are ready to go. But if you would have told me even 2 years ago we'd be right here, I might have even been questioning it then. But this is a monumental achievement. It's a Herculean task by the SpaceX team, which we're very grateful for, and also by the NASA team that has been working hand in glove with them to get to this point.
And it's good we have Jim and Elon both here to fact check each other, so that's good. Thank you for that. Elon, in 2002, when you started SpaceX, many in the aerospace industry didn't take SpaceX seriously. You remember what that felt like. Yet here you are. You just sent 2 astronauts in a car made by your car company to launch pad 39A with a spacecraft made by your space company. And now they're launching the International Space Station. So I'm wondering for you, in this moment, do you just pinch yourself thinking, is this really happening?
This is a dream come true, I think, for me and everyone at SpaceX. This is not something that I ever thought would actually happen. So when starting SpaceX in 2002, I really did not think this day would occur. I expected 90% chance we'd fail to even get to low Earth orbit with a small rocket. So somebody told me in 2002 that I'd be standing here with the NASA administrator, meeting the astronauts, and we've got a rocket and spacecraft on pad 39A, the best pad in the world, which is, it's an honor to be there. I would have thought, man, I don't know what you're smoking, but it's not. like, no way is that true. And so it is.
I do have to say something that those are the two bravest men I know to climb in something made by Elon Musk. The last demonstration he had, he threw a baseball through a window. So those are two very, very brave astronauts to climb into something built by this fraud. Speaking of Elon Musk. 30 years ago, he would never have gotten a chance to be even anywhere near NASA. But it's what we change. We go from intelligent people in power to the most stupidest people we can find. That's what's changed on NASA. So those are two very brave astronauts. I'd rather be in the Constellation from Boeing. But even Boeing has gotten the way of stupid people in charge. So, last 20 years. So I gotta make some more tea, more Texas tea. Some a little left over in the carafe. Oh, they're trying to bring this back to COVID-19, saying, "Oh, we can make drugs in space." Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's an advertisement for Elon Musk right there. Let's give Elon Musk more billions of tax dollars for fantasies. Yeah, that's what I don't like about this. I really didn't want to watch this. I'm watching it for the astronauts and the people at NASA, but all the SpaceX built by the stupidest man on Earth. Paid. Yeah, it's just very sad. Sad day in America. All he is got a lot of money, and most of it's American tax dollars. 99% of the money he's ever made is American tax dollars. So he can't even put sentences together. English is his native language. He knows a lot about 20-year-old technology. Copied it from the patent office. That's the best thing he's ever done in the engineering world. He's not pushing any limits there. And remember his last test? He broke a window. Can't build a window. But we're going to be trusting him to build a spacecraft.
Incredibly hard to make this story happen.
Two astronauts on board now. Do you feel that responsibility?
No.
Absolutely.
If something goes wrong, he'll blame somebody else for it.
Their family before coming here.
And did you say no?
No agency. As long as we're going to get some more money. Hey, if it fails, we'll get some more money from the government to do something to fail again. That's what he's thinking.
When you had some words with the astronauts, what was your thought on how they were feeling?
I will tell you, Doug Hurley, Marine Corps test pilot, of course, the veteran of multiple space shuttle missions. Bob Behnken, flight test engineer with the U.S. Air Force, again, veteran of multiple space shuttle missions. This is a family that needs to host.
Very brave astronauts.
All of America appreciates what they're doing. The entire world is watching, and just how grateful we are as a nation. And I will tell you, their demeanor was loose. They were joking around. They were talking about
I'm
some of
probably
the things
drunk.
they've been up to.
I'd probably be drunk off my ass to climb into something built by Elon Musk.
That's good to hear. That gives you great confidence, I'm sure, in your positions as you hear that. We're going to go to a social media question, and we've got this question coming from Brooklyn, and she wants to know, amid some changes to technology, can you expand and elaborate? What changes in the space capsule allow to have these futuristic suits?
Futuristic suits. Hey, watch some TV from the 1960s. It's not futuristic.
In the spacesuit. It took us 3, almost 4 years to design suits that both look good and work well. So you see the space
It's all about looking good for him. And even if he fails, he's got to look good.
Works, but then
I feel bad.
Pressure suit that's got a slide and vacuum. So it's tough to cough up, when it's under pressure, and it's got to it's got to handle all that pressure. So it took us many iterations to get the suit to. We really wanted to look great.
Really wanted it to look great. I'd rather it work great.
That one day they want to wear that uniform. They want to wear that spacesuit. And they get tired of, yeah, I want to be
Oh
that
my
guy.
God, I feel so sad for these astronauts.
And I think what today is about is reigniting the dream of space.
Making Elon Musk look good.
Start a cloud.
Our number one design goal for the spacesuits was that they look good.
Of all walks of life, from all parts of the medical spectrum, aerospace, and elsewhere, to be really excited that this is a thing that is mostly
Yeah, his truck looked good until you throw a baseball through the window.
just a great, exciting, inspiring day, and it's one of those things that I'm glad to wake up in the morning.
All about that's marketing. He's a marketeer. That's all he is. He's not an engineer at all. He's an engineer and given title only. He gave himself that title. No one. He does not have a degree in engineering. He's got a degree in marketing. So yeah, his spacesuits look good. Hopefully they work better than his truck or his cars.
Ashley J wants to know, how do you think that landing astronauts on American soil for the first time since 2011 will revolutionize future missions?
Revolutionize future missions. We did it 10 years ago, y'all. We're not revolutionizing anything here.
We are turning to commercial industry. And going back to the spacesuits, it's the same thing.
I think it's not commercial industry when the American tax dollar paid for it. It's not commercial.
So here's the requirement for payload. Here's the requirement for ceiling. And they let the innovators, commercial industry, American commercial industry, innovate. And they came up with solutions that had never been dreamed of before.
You'll notice a lot of buzzwords, marketing buzzwords coming out of these guys, and they'll repeat them over and over again. Remember, they're going to do it 3 times. It's a marketing scheme. You got to say the words 3 times.
You're thinking about Tom Cruise shooting a movie at the International Space Station, is that right?
I'll tell you what I told Elon just yesterday, and that is this. People ask me about Tom Cruise all the time now.
He is way too young to be in the position he's in. Social distancing, that's another stupidity. This is just sad. I feel so sad. I hope for those two pilots, those two astronauts, because they are very brave to get into something. Make sure you say Elon Musk enough. It's marketing. How many times you should, this should be a drinking game. Every time you hear me Elon Musk, you get drunk. You take a drink. Say you'd be drunk in 5 minutes. Could get China drunk within 5 minutes. Just everybody take a shot when you ever hear the words Elon Musk. I was thinking about doing some Skyrim, but given the other thing that we're watching here, we'll not do our Steam stuff.